She thought she was just a reaction to being unable to practice. But never thought she just hit a spray boat. Just saw that he had wiped out 1,000,000 strong demons. Just now. Azura, one of the 8 great interactions. Leading a 1,000,000 demon army to descend on the Woming Mountain. The more it is necessary to flatten the nameless mountain and attack the king of the human race here. And a kind of big waste on Woming Mountain is keeping hello. Because at this time Chen Fan is considering. It's so unpredictable. At the same time, Xiao Qi and Xiao Bai'er started counting in an instant. Undertaken to a building under the nameless mountain. And the Master Zhu duo on the unnamed mountainside. I was also moved by this terrifying killing method. Seeing above the sky, the secret of the medical field is not murderous, it hurts. Seeing that everyone here is a god from the people. Yi panicked and knew that the intruder must be the person who chased the first palace. Ash. One and the future offender show up at the foot of the nameless mountain. You wait with me to fight. Don't let the demons disturb the expert's barbecue. Everyone is a magic power, a long battle, a pain. Fight for tall. Kill demons. Huanggao's fallen leaves Hall of Terror leads a kind of master. Very unnamed foothill. Boldly compete with others and dare to disturb the expert's barbecue. Most indescribable. And wait for it to be withdrawn quickly. Building repair shoe girl a little master. Then call out the masters behind you and die together. Speak as much as you can and raise your left hand. A powerful magic weapon shot towards Yi Jing in panic. Shall not be a leaf for a lifetime, frightened, spit out blood. If a heavy person breaks the shock, he will die. Since the opponent is Wu Tun. And the strongest on our side is Wu Zhong. It's still a game. If there is really an expert, let the party shout it out. Otherwise, wait until he cleans up for you. Said to kill the cold magic weapon with martial arts. Instantly wash the place from his body. There are many masters among the economic bombardment. Be killed by a magic weapon. People are shocked to the point of why people still don't do it. Don't you want to watch me wait for the demon to kill you? The third princess also had a face full of despair at this time. The high number of people is far away from us. And we really can't even deal with the invading enemy. What qualifications do you have? Yes. How can someone who is equal to our strength be equal? At this time, Yi was so frightened that his heart broke. Looked dead. Chen Fan on the unnamed mountain is still enjoying the grilled barbecue. Doesn't seem to care at all about the deaths of those wives. A kind of fetish, who knows Ihua in his heart, why doesn't he make a move? My little wife is spying in my heart. Rebirth in the eyes of an expert. Do you care about Lu Yi's death? Just when the building is being built, I'm about to kill them knowledge. Chen Fan happened to sprinkle pepper on the barbecue. Suddenly a vibration blows. The pepper was just blown into Chen Fan's nose. Chen Fan was shot violently by the gun. From seeing countless to smelling from Chen Fan's nose, is there nowhere. I've heard of the sound of Chen Fan beating Pan's body. It is forbidden to rush to the master of the neutral wire. The place where the sound is right will stay with you. Qiáng arrogance of killing and burning everyone deserves to be dissipated. Even the house cloud formed by the disrespectful killing spirit. In this matter also fade away. Yi Jinghong and the others were shocked by this sight unintentionally. Turn to wash chicken. Is it an expert shot? Building repairs is also a matter of harming people. How is it possible? Withdraw quickly. It's so bad that he takes everyone with him and turns around to be roasted. Yes. Chen Fan suddenly hit another pantee. This is even lower than the previous arrival. Those Mo Plan powerhouses who fled from Lu Huang. It seems that the Qiáng monitor was caught by the explosion in the town. Even the building household law is not very powerful. Those who were suppressed didn't even have to be bombed. The heavy person was ordered to face the secret minister, resigned, and inspected his subordinates. This expert has finally reached the realm of nuclear Donghu. In the sky above the clouds, 3 dragons were shot out, all of them belonged to the one in the middle who officially left Ao Bay. Big brother and second brother, do you believe what I say now? A pan body directly pans to the death of a strong man. Even the ancestors of the dragon clan can't do it. Run fast. If that expert misunderstands that we are with the demons, it will be over. Talking supervisor Aodong took the hand of his younger sister Aobei and ran away. Emperor Qin did not have the courage. Qin Ri was the first time a master killed someone. I didn't expect to keep my mouth shut. Qin Dong Qian Kuan is dead. Pan Longtuan on the side asked Emperor Qin if he could see the realm of a master. What Qin Emperor Headless Qin said. Although the elders did it. But I still can't understand. From this we can see the strength displayed by the master Qin Ri. I'm afraid it's less than 1 in 10,000. Hearing this, everyone was scattered by Qin's sole concubine. On the other side, the young master Tián who split his head in the middle of the loss. Press the heart until this big group has a report. Invention of a turn at this time appears in the battery. Countless souls and platoons shattered at the same time. The White Tiger household law suddenly couldn't hold back. The soul and the row are broken at the same time. Did someone point out a change and kill me at the same time to stop a million troops? The law of final household registration also refers to the Donghai group is the weakest person in the Shinwu continent. How can there be such a master? The master of the final electric power said that although the Donghai group is now heavy, it is indeed the key point of the great change in the prophecy. I don't think someone has figured it out. I'm the same size. It is finally true that the elder and female Baihu hang up in person. It is bound to bring down the East China Sea. Wobei, we will always start with electric manual. And it is clear that the throat here is big and the price is medium. This is the head of my grandson's family, Sun Wufa. I think they caught the criminal. Sun Tzu said it was too late. Before that, let's talk about his identity. Said side lifts up the substance towards the big shape area. How big can it be to show off its power and anger? Still trying to lie to me. Say I'm from your grandson's family. But he has never practiced the country, how can he avoid it? Directly to golden light blindness. From directly into the big state. It turned out that the big shape was born without 5 rolls. Due to family reasons, his parents were forced to send him away. Finally, 2 anti-human couples cut to adopt him. Looking at the golden blindness of my soul body. Only then did I believe that what I am special is a good one. He will be the same at the first time. Not caring about yourself, but caring about being petty. So stingy is a common name. Then what successful people say is criminals. This matter is related to Qiáng of the Yutu family. The name Premap comes from the legacy of the ancient gods receiving the gaseous Premap. Increased into male and female veins. There are only male pictures left in the male vein, only the female picture left in the female vein. The group leader of the Gongmai art clan, the citizen member, proposed the plan of the father and the original owner 3,000 years ago. And this plan needs to be carried out under the mother vein. To the generation of stingy mother Jing Tongdan. He was unwilling to be followed by others, and even let out his yellow eyes. I will surpass the original owner without a father. This move annoyed the citizens and made the mother veins confused. The stingy of the same generation was fooled on the way to escape. Petty loses his final ban. What he heard was his eyes were red and he expressed his anger with pressure. What are you waiting for? Xiaoqi is now Qingzi's younger sister. Must avenge pettiness. Su Wufan expresses the general name pre-image. Don't be heartbroken when buying Dongyu, one of the strongest waist-headed families. Or ask Taoist Qing if he wants to destroy the Gongmai art clan. Or just deal with citizen counselors. Expression. What are you waiting for? We go now. In the blink of an eye, the big shape waits for the person to change to the Chen Fan stage. Su Wufan said that they have found the person fancy. But because they are so powerful, they can't hurt. If you need to know the specific characteristics, they can focus on it. At this time, the stingy has already cried to the end of the series. Chen Fan touched his cerebellum. Bring him a good memory. Brother, I remember that was a very vicious wife. The official name, my mother was killed by him. The soul of the king of Chengfanting was born without a head. Petty told him earlier that his mother died. But I didn't expect to be killed by a fan. Can Lao Sun, a man called Gong Ling Yuan, be found? Chen Fan gnawed his teeth and asked him. Seeing that the master is so angry with grandchildren, the soil in my heart. Random selection means that the newcomer released by Mr. Qiáng has been found. Invite guests to Jianqing Fan Zhou Xingyong to show a powerful momentum. Wait a minute and I will join you in the election. Killing the wound with my own hands. Afterwards, he turned around and Lei Fengxing killed the Sky High and walked by. Seen on the dark table of the gentle demon conqueror. Old friend, although I can't practice. I can't take you with me. But today I can take you to get rid of evil and good. New Life City Fanba builds a wall. De Zhuang and the others who avoided the side were immediately surrounded by the Ying tree in front of them. When I saw the horror, I saw it shoot up from Chengfan's room. Break through cloud sails and go straight to Jiutian governance. Really delicious. Seeing the total constant 30,000 miles and seeing the light Han 19 weeks. Breaking through the clouds at the sight of terror. Go straight to Jiutian and rule the next world for this debater. Lei Yuncha will go to TV for a brighter future. Xinqing Hongbai Yuni and Tunchi can't see each other. But can it be said that it exudes an incomparably theocratic and tasteless? There is no way at all. Please know and see become Tianfa whisper. See everything you spend, everything becomes a house. Yan Xiaofeng and Xinxi Xingzhong, Japan and Vice one day model. After seeing this and seeing the reality, I was excited to face the unknown student for the third meeting. The appearance of those intruders in the medical field. See this horror again and see knowledge. Those who are directly under the head will not return to the third party. Direct escape. Endless sea dragon clan Dabanlin here. At this time, the sea is racing against the current. Baowu photos formed by dragon soldiers in the old company. Sit-in coffee. The elders of the dragon clan raised the sky and often explored the world and debated the same beginning. And Chen Fan, who caused all this, has no idea. The advancement of coffee has caused the world to vibrate and everything is gold. People are admiring their own German-Italian family. You can turn around and see how many people you can see. Subdued in the ground, seductively launched. Qiáng Phantom 11 colors aperture. What's wrong with eating? The alliance committed by Sun Wu said that he was too old. Just leave it to him to deal with the villain's crimes. You don't need to be successful. At this time, the small business is obediently saying, I don't want to take risks for him. Chen Fan thinks that he is not nothing. I'm afraid it will help if I go. Why don't you drag him down? So he gave the building land to the state. Let him use this to subdue the prisoner. After a simple mind. At this time, Xiaoqi stepped forward and said that the man was his mother-killing enemy. Want to avenge myself. After the grandchildren committed in the three said. After ensuring the personal safety of small businesses. The small business that Chen Fan then agreed to join them in moving forward. Chen Fan before the zero line. Pay attention to safety in small businesses in the Sanding family. After they left, Chen Fan wanted to improve small businesses. After all, compared to the sea on the earth, food, clothing, fish and entertainment for small businesses are too simple. Then ask like Queen Huang. The small businesses they brought in before. Mayors or mothers feud. Empress Huan lost her temper when she heard it. Xiaotian's dear loser is a formula mother, how can someone not know? But what is he asking me like this? But Chen Fan only thought that if it was a cow. You can give small entrepreneurs a bowl of milk every day. On the other side, the gods lost Newton. Actively heat up the bank. The expert finally mentioned me. Thinking that the expert had never looked at him since he went up the mountain. Now the old man finally remembered him. This is the basis for his turning over. But when I think about it, I suddenly feel like talking about it. I am a bull, how do I produce milk? Then turn around and confess to Mai. Sweetheart, did you hear? I have a chance to turn around. I heard the high man wants cows. Don't bull. If you still want to turn over, it will be impossible in this life. Since this is the task of an expert. Then I will become a mother. Let's talk. A force of needle gas appears on the top of Kuei Nyo's head. Without any reason, the ashes grow directly. Nyo Jingran self-exhibits Kunken. The white horse almost fell off. Good day dear Kuei Nyo let out a sound. Tired. Old nose too quiet. And this production teaching also aroused Chin Hui's life. Style bar. Even if the grey knife comes from the palace. At best, it is a silver sheep cow. Our heavenly relatives, the Nyo Nyo family, have a heart. In Yang in I Luanda. This method of mind can reverse the disorder of the silver sheep. Let's talk about the influence on Beimo Lima. Just wake up for the tall man who can run. What can self-exhibition Kunken be? At this moment, Shin Hui should see. The little dragon falling on the slope. Believed to be the work of a white horse. Give him a group if you come up too. The white horse is called Grievance. Kunken. Why something? Shin returned to the Federation and asked Huang Ho to call for someone to come to the Mavericks. But Red cover a man. And ask him to illuminate the little cows in the future. Huang Ho was circled again at this time. This little god is a loser. Unexpectedly, the co-worker turned into a female. Zero morning is a loss. Don't forget to go back and fry the white horse. Xiaolong. So what if you are Shinshio? Not yet Prince Eben. Accompany. Waiting for the princess. The white horse was suddenly frightened limply. Sister. Yes, I will never be too mountain. You really have. This gas material is expected to be produced every day. This output is competing for billions. Shin Fan looked at this group of thoughtful gleams, let the old leaf group's hands. Indicates the nursing residue base and Fang Xiǎng. Can start construction. Then I looked at the dancing dance above my head. There are still 9 farms and horse farms that can almost start construction. When Lao Yi heard it, he immediately felt that he was twisted and criticized. Sure enough, I didn't guess the hidden task entrusted to Lao Qin by the master. It's a female wife who recruits and visits. And the white horse here suddenly woke up when he heard about the second time at the horse factory. Isn't this the meaning of taking my dragon clan to ashes? His master finally arranged for me to let me. In a blink of an eye, the white horse transforms into a little white dragon filling the sky. Believe it or not, it's just a matter of temper. You must know that in the eyes of others, he is a sacred existence. Just now Xiao Wu and the three came to the palace of governing women. The official maidservant who came out to receive them was the opposite. I don't know what is the meaning of the high price of the pearl. In the next night, Qingwu has generations of noble princesses. Cheng Huan can't see through Xiao Wu's cultivation base for one night. I had to politely invite them in. In their eyes, Xiao Wu is because. The second is the master of the independent Pei family line. Even their princess can't see his cultivation without prior education. Thinking of such a strong man visiting. After entering the living room, we also directly look at the door key mountain. I don't know what Monsieur's light spirit is better than the public. Listen to Wenjing's daughter-in-law's imitation and the number of entering the unauthorized house. A physical rebellion is an opportunity. Take the knowledge of heaven and earth as the four manifestations. It's really frustrating. Missy has no likes. Really dare not big. If there is anything we can do to help the king, I will say it. Since the princess is a cheerful person. Then I don't play around. The purpose of our trip is to recruit a visiting wife for an expert in film and television on the earth. You must be disgusted when you hear about your wife and 2 sons. But to be the wife of a tall man is for you. That's a godsend. I was furious when I heard this. Absurd. We know that the male and female have been handed down for thousands of years. Free your own country. I don't need any great fortune from your mouth. Sword figure and so excited. Did not sign the license and quickly drank him. It is unreasonable to change. Jen, this trip, Xiao Wu is cold-eyed. With no sign. Princess, look at me. Monsieur's talent is definitely a pro-country regular. The cultivation base makes it difficult for me to table a certain. In the next second, Xiao Wu's whole body erupted with a terrifying aura of divine victory. This is not angry, it is directly suppressed, and several people cannot move. Then he retracted his anger and said coldly. Chen, as you see. I am so outstanding, I really have the temperament of a superior person. It's a good intention for you to wait for the superior to watch the audience. So tell me your answer. In this case, they are generally expensive. You have to know if someone in front of you is going to kill them. It's even simpler than cotton dead and mai. I am willing to rule under the master. To be an old man with high human efficiency. And appear here. 2 people with white beard and blood. Because the sword that was previously accepted by Cheng Sun kicked his hands and legs. At this time, I am unconvinced and waiting for the electric master to do it. The electric master appeared and said that they cannot be blamed at this time. I can also feel the sword energy here. There are 8 or 10 drops of such powerful micropressure. When I heard the old jibing by Huza, I was instantly desolate. There is no need to panic. As long as you find the model family system to protect the sky. Continue to fight like a soldier, he doesn't pay attention. And received reports of their explorations. Then in the depths of Fengzhanghai, I sensed Tian Moki's system. The dragon clan is also going to Fengzhanghai, will it? The TV host appeared and patted the old Baihuja. This time we came out of the Qing dynasty. Extreme soldiers are dragons. It can't stop me from waiting for the endorsement of the red race. As for Chen Fan, Yi Jinhong said that the first batch of book dishes from the big friend has matured. Let Chen Fan come and have a look. Xuanji cut off the wine and vegetables just cut. The master is proud in his heart. It won't be the first species of high attendance. Most of them have grown into a very special leader on the wine plate. Take out this one plant, there are countless priceless true consciousnesses. But Chen Fan just glanced at it and turned it into a duel. The seeds of these systems tell the story of what the earth looks like. Secretly said it shouldn't be such a new dish. Then beckoned to tell the workers to follow him. Let them see his own food. By the way, tell them the details of Chinese cuisine. Then Chen Fanbian led them to the dish in his. Goodbye. The matter of Chen Fanzhong's food. Everyone is Yamada the main king. Since every plant here is a king. Then Chen Fan carefully explained to them how to grow book vegetables. After the explanation, Chen Fan asked about the Chen Fan market. Is it the military industry today? The master said that I will accompany Chen Gongzi to find out when he died. See what else you need. Brought to Chen Jichang to support Chen Fan Daijio Baijio master alcohol. I go. Am I entering the country of daughters? Who wants to enter the daughter of the country? Let me see the significance of the comments. So what is the daughter country in your heart?
Damn.